Good day, everyone. Today, I will be discussing a Real-Pasig life problem solving on quadratic functions. The problem is, Romy and Rita's Pancit Malabon is located near the Pasig City Hall. Now that we are amidst a pandemic, their sales are lower than usual. They sell Pancit Malabon that costs 400 pesos per winnowing basket or bilao. Each week, they have 40 customers. They also noticed that most employees from the Pasig City Hall buy takeouts from other food chains beside them instead because they were cheaper, and saving money is one of the top priorities of people right now. They thought of a way to prevent their business from falling and decided to reduce the price of the Pancit Malabon. When the price of the Pancit Malabon is decreased by 40 pesos, they expect 10 customers to be added. What is the maximum revenue? What is the price of the Pancit Malabon that yields the maximum profit? To analyze the problem, let us make a table with 3 columns: the number of customers, price per person, and revenue. The number of customers they have each week is 40. And the price of Pancit Malabon per person is 400 pesos. To get the revenue, we must multiply the number of customers and the price per person. So 40 times 400 pesos is equal to 16,000 pesos. In order to save their falling business, they decided to reduce the price of the Pancit Malabon per customer by 40 and 10 customers were added. So 40 plus 10 and 400 pesos minus 40 pesos. This will become 50 and this will become 360. 10 and 40 here is multiplied by 1 since one customer bought one Pancit Malabon. To get the revenue, 50 times 360 pesos is equal to 18,000 pesos. Now, let us assume that there are 2 customers and 2 Pancit Malabon were bought. So, 40 plus 10 times 2 and 400 minus 40 times 2. This will become 60. And this is 320. To get the revenue, 60 times 320 pesos, 19,200 pesos. Now, what if there were X customers? Then, 40 plus 10x is the number of customers, and 400 minus 40x is the price per customer. The revenue will be 40 plus 10x times 400 minus 40x, where x is the number of Pancit Malabon sold or the number of times the price decreases by 40 pesos. Let R represent the revenue. R is equal to 400 minus 40x times 40 plus 10x. Since x represents the number of times the price decreased by 40 pesos, R is now a function of x. And we could write it as f of x is equal to 400 minus 40x times 40 plus 10x. Now, simplify this. We will be using the FOIL method. First, multiply the first terms. 400 times 40 is 16,000. Next, the inner terms. Negative 40x times 40 is negative 1,600x. Then the outer terms, 400 times 10x is 4000x. Then the last terms, negative 40x times 10x is negative 400x squared. Now add like terms, and it will now be 400x squared plus 2400x plus
16,000.
since negative 1600x plus 4000x is 2400x. Next, we will get the values of age and k. To get the values of age and k, we must substitute the values of a, b, and c to the formula of age, which is negative b over 2a, and the formula of k, which is c minus ah squared. Let us first identify the values of a, b, and c in this function. A is equal to negative 400, b is equal to 2400, and c is equal to 16,000. Substitute the values of a, b, and c to the formulas of age and k. Age is equal to negative 2400 over 2 times negative 400. Negative 2400 over 2 times negative 400 is negative 800. Negative 2400 divided by negative 800 is 3. So age is equal to 3. Next, for k, c, 16,000 minus a, negative 400 times age squared. So 3 squared. K is equal to 16,000 minus 3 squared is 9, and 9 times negative 400 is negative 3,600. So K is equal to 16,000. The operation will become addition. So plus 3,600, K is equal to 19,600. Another way to get the values of h and k is to transform the function into its vertex form. To transform the function into its vertex form, f of x is equal to 400
Negative 400
times x squared, then 2,400 divided by negative 400 is negative 6. Then turn it into a perfect square trinomial. B, which is negative 6, should be divided by 2, which is negative 3, and negative 3 squared is positive 9. So, plus 9 plus 16,000 minus 9 times negative 400. F of x is equal to negative 400. Now get the square root of this equation. X minus 3 squared plus 16,000 minus 9 times negative 400 is negative 3,600. So negative 400 x minus 3 squared plus 16,000 minus negative 3,600. Now the operation will be addition. So 16,000 plus 3,600 is 19,600. So age is equal to 3 and k is equal to 90,600. The vertex is 319,600. Since A is negative, the vertex is the maximum point in the graph. The H is the value of X that will give the maximum value of the profit. So let us substitute H to 400 minus 40x. So H is equal to 3. So 400 minus 40 times 3. 40 times 3 is 120. And it will be 280. And K is the maximum revenue. So the maximum revenue is 19,600 pesos. To answer the problem, the price of the Pansit Malabon that yields the maximum profit is 280 pesos and the maximum revenue is 19,600 pesos.